It fits in a bathroom. Nothing is amiss here, nothing at all. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Last Utopi. That's a very interesting title. Like, does it mean a utopia? The preview images from the Itchio page suggest that it is a sort of Walmart, so we'll have to see when we start playing. This is oddly hypnotic. Alright, enough having no intro. Let's start. Hello. Name, Hannah Kent, age 25, role historian and archivist. Nice to meet you, Hannah. We're roughly around the same age, and we look roughly around the same age. AKA, you have baby face too, hello! Mission, the colony has asked Miss Kent to embark on a solo expedition to planet Earth. Her task is to uncover the great mystery of who, or what, introduced the alien plant spores to Earth. It was decided that this expedition would take place at the site where the spores began to spread, the Last Utopi furniture store. Okay, so it's not a Walmart, it's an Ikea. This research will form the basis of the colony's Earth history curriculum. If successful, Kent's work will be taught in colony schools for centuries. Alpha to base. I've landed. Copy. Stay alert, Hannah. Name, Eli Mason. Eli Mason, probably. Age, 54. Role, founder and CEO of the colony. Mission, Mr. Mason has spearheaded this project. He has volunteered to serve as Miss Kent's point of contact. It won't be my first time in a Utopia store. I'll be fine. It'll be your first time in a Utopia store like this. We aren't sure how rapidly spore growth has progressed since the migration, but it is likely that the spores have severely altered the landscape of the store to accommodate their life. Oh, so everything's gonna be all mushroomy and mycelium-y. This is no longer your planet. You're a visitor in their territory. Blech. You're a visitor in their territory now. Everything on this planet has evolved to eat humans, even though humans have not been on this planet for centuries. M. Night Shyamalan cannot make movies, and that includes sci-fi movies. Anyway, you and your family have signed the release forms, right? Yes, sir, we have. Ugh, you know how much I hate this legal formalities stuff. But just to run it through one more time, the colony cannot be held responsible if our patented anti-spore hazmat suit proves to be ineffective against the spores. If you experience the usual symptoms of exposure, confusion, paranoia, loss of memory, or the more serious side effects, delusions of grandeur, violent outbursts, death, etc., etc. Oh no, those are all things I already have, except for that last, etc. You alone are responsible, yada yada. Basically, be careful. You are valued as an employee of the colony. Understood, sir. Now, I know you have been briefed on the mission many times. There are a few more things that might be helpful to know about your gear before you head out, though. Would you like me to run through what you've been outfitted with? Sure. Good choice. No such thing as being too informed. I'm sure you're well aware of this, but just to be sure, you can move using the WS... Okay. Hold shift. There may be tight spaces you need to squeeze through during your mission. You could crash by pressing C. As you know, you're currently wearing the most advanced hazmat suit technology the colony has to offer. Not only will this suit protect you from spores, toxic fumes, it will carry any artifacts you discover on your expedition. Our engineers call it Inventory 3000. It can be accessed by simply pressing Tab or I on your controls. Simply select any items to equip them. You can combine any items in the inventory by pressing the Combine button. Once you have done that, select what you want to combine, press Confirm when you're done. The colony is proud to introduce our patented Scan-O technology for the first time on this expedition. The handheld device can scan objects in your vicinity and give you a full reading of its properties. The tech is new, so there are only so many things it can read at this time. It device will target any readable items as you approach them. To scan a target, press the left mouse button. Of course, if you are free to pick up any artifacts that seem useful to you or the colony. You can interact with anything using the right mouse button. That's about it. Is there anything you'd like to go over again? No? Good. Alright. Good luck, Hannah. Feel free to reach out if anything comes up. Will do, sir. Dismounting, over and out. End transmission. Dun dun. Whoa. Oh my god, it's Ikea! So, the world's gone to shit. Okay. I can't just scan whenever. I'm pressing scan and nothing's scanning. Oh, there we go. Looks like this truck is trying to peel out when it was stopped. The scanner detects traces of long decomposed human life inside. Oh, so this is, a truck of someone who tried to escape and failed, huh? Okay. So scannable things get a big blue target thing. Look at these spores! Look at it! It's gross! It's clogging up the car garage. These plants could fit into the pots when they first appeared on Earth 3 years ago. Now look at them. It's only been 3 years?! According to the scanner, molecules flowing through a tube-like structure in these bases produce the toxic. All of this shit happened in 3 years? Oh god. That's some fast-acting shit. The ground squishes. Squish, 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 squish. The front door to the Utopi store. It looks like the automatic mechanism no longer works. I have to pry it open with my hands to get inside. Alright. Here goes. The music's still on. Oh. What does it see? Oh, that's a slow crouch. I need to remember that. Whee! Having fun! Yeah! Woo! This is probably incredibly dangerous. Getting all trippy up in here, though. Hello? God. We knew the spores were multiplying, becoming stronger, more intelligent, but they never exhibited such aggressive behavior. If this body was needed for sustenance, the corpse would have been consumed by now. Encased in amber, unable to move, this person spent their last moments on display, a prize to be envied. If I can more clearly examine the body, I can find out who this person really was. Is there some way I can get through the amber? Ooh. That's... ugh. That is the lamest children's playground I've ever seen. I would be that person who goes on top of everything and fucks everything up. A desktop computer. A thick layer of dust covers the keyboard. A corkboard covered in notices and reminders. The scanner is estimating the oldest note here to be about 8 years old. But everything went to shit 3 years old. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's an Orvar. Oh my god, this is Ikea. A simple and sturdy table meant to endure years of change. The change just keeps coming, doesn't it? When does it stop? It never stops. Make it stop. I'm scared. Lovely table. We got an R-fast here, a classic sturdy chair. This chair assumes nothing and judges no one. Do not think twice about welcoming R-fast into your home. Oh, we can get an R-fast. What do you guys think? Grab an R-fast. I'm trying to. It won't let me. I do have a sprint. Let's take the computer with us. Let's see if the power's still on. Yes, I'm in. Oh, I thought we would just take it. Use computer. Whoa. Enter date. Type the month, day, and year the footage was recorded in this format. I give up. Any computer games? No? Okay. What's this? Two doodles are scribbled here with a plus sign between them. There's something written here, too. Here it is. Shh. Don't tell anyone. G. So spiral head. Not keeping it all that secret, hanging on the corkboard for everyone to see. What do these symbols mean? Spiral head? You're confused? Holy shit! Big sale! I am in. You know, that doesn't seem kosher. Years ago, a couple was probably wondering if they should buy this couch. But they wish they did now. I wouldn't want to anger the Spores. Are those the devs? Hi, devs. I just assume any live-action pictures that are is it Dijak or not? I just assume any photographic pictures that don't do anything plot-wise are immediately the devs. It's a Brocta. Some burdens are too great to carry. Broctas can do it, though Brocta can do anything. Anything Brocta is a good boy. Hello, good boys. It's Broctas. They're good boys. There's a line of spores. It's a Loudon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The double bowl tap mount sink can easily install into any kitchen countertop. Loudons make what? Yeah, no. Loudons make wet. Loudon makes wet. What a way to word it. Grinding sounds at night. We do not accept returns. Loudons make wet. Okay. Well. I touched a spore. It's an andro? I don't know. A supportive bar stool that listens. It won't tell anyone what you said about Donna. It promises. Only for $35. Yeah, fuck Donna. There's a room someone was murdered in. Speaking of. The bathroom? first shit? Equipped, an empty spray bottle. Okay. Do we have any liquids? Is it me or is the music becoming progressively more distorted? It might be, or it might be just me. Either are very possible. Here's an elevator to the upper levels of the store. The buttons and doors are completely rusted over from neglect. I don't have a chance of opening the doors. Even if I did, I wouldn't try my luck in this death trap. Fair enough. The door to the janitor's closet. The blue paint on this metal sign is chipping, revealing a rusty texture underneath. Damn, it's locked. I'm sure there's a key around here somewhere. I mean... Huh. Oh, we got another area back here. Here we go. More show floor. We got a Horva. The simple bathroom sink does the job. It dispenses water, has a drain, and is ceramic It fits in a bathroom. Nothing is amiss here. Nothing at all. Alright, which one of you murdered somebody? That's an unfortunate place for the spores. The spores' constant fluid movement. It never stops. I'm starting to feel sick just looking at it. Like a gross tumor baby. Look at that. All tumory. It's a Bjark. A good curtain covers you while you shower. A great curtain covers you while you shower and never leaves. Try to throw out Bjark. We dare you. Oh. But look at all these nice patterns in these Bjarks. Hello. The scanner says this is a key card reader. Looks like I'll need an employee ID card to enter. Okay. So now we have 2 different keys that we need to find, and I think we've ran out of new places to look for keys. And the show floor ended too. Crap. Oh. The spores have somehow found their way inside this TV. They're breaking through the back too. How did that happen? I don't think I want to lug a TV out to the Artrius, especially one with spores living inside. Yeah, that's basically moving a bomb. You can fuck up everyone back home, I just realized. Colony scientists still don't understand how the toxic gas is able to wreak so much havoc on the human brain and immune system. I guess I'm glad to be wearing the finest hazmat suit tech available. Touch it. Better not touch it. Damn it. Touch it. The fuck? There's a key sitting on the counter. You little bastard. I'm sure I'm gonna need this. Fucking A, I just spent like fucking... Oh, I just spent so much fucking time. Okay, got the key. Key we need for janitor's closet, I assume? My dad's for the elevator. The other one needed a, whatever code thingy. Key. Small key we found in the bathroom. Alright, let's see if this will work. Oh my god, it's a Resident Evil loading door. Run! Nice, the key fits. Okay. An off-brand cleaning product with a spiral shape on the label. That's what the dude was... Oh, swirl line. Give tough stains a swirl. Oh. Yes, it does. Good old clean individual. I still remember the jingle from the ads. Make your home livable with clean individual. That's an interesting name for a thing. We need this. Make use of this. Alright. So here's, it's combine, you. A hefty container of clean individual. It's not the most fun lugging this thing around. Big bottle of charmingly off-brand Swirline cleaner fluid. Empty spray bottle, yeah. Yeah! An unholy combination of clean individual and Swirline in a spray bottle. Well, if I learned anything from Death Flush, that's a radioactive combination that will dissolve any block. No. Oh, you know what? Let's go use this on the lady. I bet that's what it's used for. Hopefully, I doubt we're cleaning the toilets. Watch it be that we're supposed to clean out the toilet. The one with the spores going pulsing gross. With the music and the rainbow, it just feels like a bad acid trip. Like, dude. What if spores took over everything? Whoa. Alright, let's try this. You are free! It worked! The amber has eroded away enough for me to get a closer look. The scanner identifies the body of that of a 43-year-old woman. There's a vein-like scarring all over her face, hands, and legs. Her eyes are rolled back in her head, her expression forever frozen in a grimace. It looks like there's an ID card hanging from her pocket. Her name was Rita Cortez. She was a store manager. She had been working at Utopia for 9 years before her death in 2004. 2004 is the year. Taking her ID card from her feels wrong, but I'm making her anonymous. By making her anonymous. Anonymity. She's now an anemone, and that's the end of it. I'm sure gonna need it, though. So now we have a code. So we have the year, it's 2004, and we have a key card to get further into the building. Alright, here we go. Over here? Yes. Alright. An ID belonging to Rita Cortez, the store manager. Let's give this a try. Done. I can't believe this still works. An old, rusted fridge. The contents have been picked clean. There's nothing left for me in there. No, I meant take the whole fridge. A wired office phone. I haven't used one of these in years. Mine. Wait, it looks like it's saved message on here. Let's give it a listen. You have one saved message. First voice message. Sent October 22nd at 2:54 p.m. Duration 32 seconds. So we want October 10/22/2004. Casey, it's Rita. I got your call. We did not have a plant delivery scheduled for today. I'm sure it'll be fine, but Casey, accepting deliveries without verification from management is a huge security risk. Please find a way to handle this, okay? Call the delivery service or something. Save the security footage so I can review it when I get back from vacation on Monday. That's interesting. Plant delivery. I have to access that footage. That's interesting. It's December when everything went to shit. When you're the only one that finds yourself funny. Wait. The spores took 3 years before they became not 3 years, 3 months before they became massive. Ooh. I remember when networks first started pulling their programming. First it became no one was watching. First it was because no one was watching. Then there was no one left to watch. Eventually, TVs only played static. Someone left the TV on. The TV won't turn off. How the fuck is it still powered, is my question. It's October 22nd, 2004. Oh shit, that's already happened! Alright, here we go. Okay, actually, I guessed October right. There we go. The footage has no audio. It's grainy, but I can just barely make out a figure. This must be Casey, the customer service worker. She looks young, maybe in her early 20s. There's a few hours of her messing around with her on her phone. Let me scrub through this. Alright, here we go. A man is entering the store. Can't quite make out his face from this angle. He's striking up a conversation with her. It's difficult to read her expression, but she's gesturing around and shaking her head. He motions towards the door. More gesturing. Casey is persistent. Whatever he's asking for, she won't go for it. He's now just standing in front of the customer service desk with his arms crossed. Seems like it goes on like this for a while. Let me scrub forward. Oh, he's pointing at her now. Lean forward. She looks frightened. She nods. He throws his hands up. He shakes his head as he walks out. A few minutes pass with Casey staring at the door, waiting. She looks around again. When the man reappears, he's pushing a cart. Are those? Yes. Inside the cart are about a dozen plants. Oh my god. This is it. This is the earliest documented sighting of the spore plants on Earth. This will be the single most significant discovery of my career. This could lead us to the truth about how plants were introduced in the first place. It's been theorized that they were sold to Utopi after being grown by an unwitting gardener. I always wondered what that would feel like. To harvest the cyanide of humanity without even realizing. The gardener likely never had to face that reality for long. With such frequent exposure to the plant, the confusion and memory loss would have been severe when symptoms showed. Is this man in the footage that gardener? I'm sure there's an angle here that can get a better look at him. Wait. What is... Dun dun dun! Now my voice cracked. It's like 5 a.m. and I've been drinking when I'm recording this, so... No. Eli. It's Eli. Alpha to base. I've gone through the Utopia and collected everything I need. I'm outside now. Excellent work, Hannah. Your work here will ensure future generations know where they came from long after the last humans to set foot on Earth are gone. I trust you didn't run into any big issues? No, sir. Just the spores. And everything was as you hypothesized it would be? No amount of time in the lab could have prepared me for seeing the spores in person. This really is their world now. Entirely. Suppose I wasn't quite prepared for that. But no. Nothing too shocking. Are you sure, Hannah? A colony microdrone has been following you this entire mission, with a live feed directly to me. I wanted to ensure your safety, of course. But I also wanted to keep an eye on you. I wanted you to find that security tape. What? You think I would have left it there if I didn't want you to find it? I suppose you deserve a more thorough explanation. I founded the colony when it was becoming apparent to some that Earth would not be habitable forever. Back then, people thought we still had time to fix it. We did have time. But I knew that what needed to happen would never be done. The world's economy was dependent on oil and plastic, conveniences that you people would never concede. You bred like rabbits, which only put more strain on our limited resources. You blame the corporations and the evil billionaires for all your problems. What you people never understood is how taxing it is to carry the world on your shoulders. You all want the fastest, best service, but without the price. I know it's not politically correct to say this, but the reality is that if you want your affordable drone, some little factory worker needs to miss a couple bathroom breaks to make that happen. Maybe more than a couple. But you got your drone cheap, just like you wanted. This cycle continued while Earth suffered. I would stay up all night agonizing over the future I knew was coming. The droughts, beautiful coastal cities winding up under the sea. So you plagued it with a mycelium, which is way more devastating than we are? So many species extinct forever. Yeah, like the ones that just got choked out by the spores. And then one day, it came to me. Thanks to all your actions, Earth would soon be inhabitable to humans. But what if something made us leave before that dreaded day? Something foreign, something alien. So while I built my spaceships, I started building something else too. The spores. I wanted to create an organism that could pass as alien, but tailored to my needs. I knew that I could build a new world if given the chance. But I knew that things wouldn't get bad enough in my lifetime to prompt the mass exodus I was preparing for. The spores would be the key to our future. I won't bore you with the details. Let's just say that my position gave me access to gene splicing tools that the average person thought only existed in the movies. Once I had developed my first prototype, I planted it here. It was more successful than I could have dreamed. Earth scientists didn't have time to examine the DNA of the spores before their labs and minds started to be taken over. Due to the spores' unique properties, people quickly concluded that they must be alien. The rest, as you know, is history. I can see that this is a lot to process, so let me cut to the chase. You have two choices. You can come back to the colony with me, and we will document the truth behind the spores together. As a historian, I know the truth is important to you. It's important to me, too. If you come back with me, when I die, you may tell the colony what really happened. And for your efforts, I will ensure you're taken care of. You won't have to worry about housing, food, or money. You will be introduced to the elite class of the colony. I will fund many future research endeavors that you would like to set out on, just so long as we keep this between us until I am no longer here. You may also refuse this opportunity. I hope you'll accept, but we can cross that bridge if we come to it. So, Hannah, my lovely historian, what do you say? I mean, it's not the worst deal in the world. The world's already fucked, and we will have the truth that we can tell when he's dead. To be honest, nothing's stopping a quiet little leak here and there, but you know. Yeah, we'll do what's supposed to be the greedy choice, but quite frankly, it's the smart choice. I don't know what to think. I know it's a lot for you to process. We can discuss the finer details when you return to the colony. Of course, there's some paperwork you'll need to sign, just some legal things binding you to your decision today. Not that I don't trust you, Hannah, I do. But a man of my means learns to get everything in writing. I don't think an NDA would protect you in this situation, dude. You really just let me come back, even with everything I know. Don't push it, Hannah. Surely you understand there'll be serious consequences if you break my trust. After all, the colony's the only place in the universe compatible with human life, and I own it. I don't say this to scare you, but you must understand what's at stake for me here. The wounds from those last years on Earth are too fresh. People at the colony aren't yet ready to appreciate all I've done for them. I'll keep an eye on you to make sure you don't tell anyone our little secret. Okay, I'll do what you want me to. Excellent choice. I look forward to continuing to build this new world with you. What did I just agree to? The truth I uncovered here is important, and it needs to be told, but can I trust Eli? I guess it doesn't matter if I can or not. I don't have a choice. If I don't know what he says, who knows what he'll do to me. It would be nice to have my work funded. I've always thought the elite class in the colony wasn't worth their weight in pennies, but it's not like research grants exist anymore. Maybe I could even come back here for a second mission now that I know the truth. Humanity deserves to know what really happened to our home. People like Rita, the ones who died here, they deserve to have their stories told. Even if I have to wait to tell them. As long as I make sure people learn the truth, it doesn't matter when they learn it, right? And he is right. After all, the colony's a beautiful community. It is a better world. There is a kindness in hiding what is too painful for people to hear, isn't there? Ending 2 of 2, Assimilation. Like I said, that's clearly meant to be a negative ending, but that's just the smart choice out of the two. In the game, closed. Let's go ahead and check out the other ending, the what I assume is supposed to be the positive ending, but let's face it, it's not the intelligent one. Alright, here we are, back at our choice for the endings. And, this time, we'll go with no, I won't, you know, keep it a secret and whatever. I can't do what you're asking me. You killed everything. What is wrong with you? I mean, yeah. You spent your entire life stepping on everyone beneath you. Do you think people will forever live under your boot? Do you think you won't be found out? This is a horrible way to go about this. I know you haven't kept this to yourself. It's you and me, Hannah. We're the only ones who know the truth. Are you forgetting Earth's last year, the desperation, the way people fought and begged to join us on our expedition? Nobody was asking questions, Hannah, and nobody has sense. We have built a beautiful community. The colony has restored the souls of our people. The world we live in now is much kinder, much safer, and much more sustainable. People had to die, sure. It pains me every day to see the body count rise. But Hannah, this planet was always dying. When you were a girl, didn't you learn what it was kind to put... When you were a girl, didn't you learn that it was kind to put a sick dog out of its misery? Unless it had rabies, no, that's not something that you learn as a kid. Don't be a martyr for a scorched earth. Don't be stupid, Hannah. Fuck you. I like Hannah. Alright. I see you've made up your mind. I'm disappointed, Hannah, but I guess there's always a silver lining. The Atreus 360 has a unique feature I had to fight tooth and nail with our engineers to include. After much convincing, they designed all Atreus ships to allow for constant remote control from my office. I guess I knew a situation like this would arise someday, and now I finally get to test it out. Hannah... You transmitted this while already in the ship, right? Right, Hannah? 'Cause, it's a bit of a shame I'll be testing it on you, though. An intelligent girl like yourself, it feels almost wrong to abandon you here. I hate to see all that potential go to waste. Shh. Well, every worker is replaceable. Goodbye, Hannah. Mission report. Summary. Failure. Team. Name. Hannah Kent. Age 25. Former role. Historian Archivist. Name. Eli Mason. Age 54. Founder and CEO of the colony. Miss Kent went on a dangerous solo expedition to Earth. Her task was to attempt to create a historical account of the Spores' introduction to the atmosphere. Mr. Mason reported that Kent had lost contact with them soon after taking her trek into Utopi. He continuously tried to regain contact with Kent, to no avail. It can be concluded at this time that Hannah Kent has passed away. A funeral has been held to commemorate her life and work. A replacement for Kent's previous role as colony historian has been identified. When the proper training has been completed, Mr. Simon will be sent to our second iteration of the same mission. Mr. Mason expects, with lessons learned and more protection provided to the historian, this iteration will be a success. Report concluded. So, Eli specifically wants a historian to figure out what happened so that someone will tell the colony after he dies. In this ending, Hannah rebels, and so she's not a good candidate, and so he replaces her. In the, let's face it, smart ending, she becomes his candidate for revealing the truth after he dies, because he's an eco-terrorist. Again, for an eco-terrorist, you were kind of did the opposite of what you should have, introducing spores that kill everything and wreck the environment way worse than humans ever did. No one looked at the poison spores in Nausicaa and said, yeah, that's accurate. Alright, ending 102, isolation. Alrighty, that was a fun little game. I really enjoyed it. It was an interesting little story. I do think the tunnel of love, rainbow fun times needs to be shorter just because it just felt long to be long kind of thing. Outside of that, fun little short game. I liked it. Alright then, I will call it there for today. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Please join me next time. I love you. And bye-bye.